Okay, let's see if this works. I had the hardest time starting stream today. So I'm praying. It looks like we're on. Okay. OBS was giving me this stupid error. Blah blah blah, something really stupid. And it took me like 40 minutes to start stream. So, yeah. Okay. There we go. I'm actually live. This is splendid. I warmed up like 40 minutes ago now. I got 32 to 114 to 91. But because it took so long to start stream because of problems that were like outside of my control, I gotta like warm up a tad again. Hi man. Welcome. Like I had to disconnect my account from OBS and then like jump through like 5 other hoops to start stream. It was honestly ridiculous. So I'm just gonna try to do like every part once. I'm not unbelievably rusty. Hi Parker. Wait, I'm learning. Hi Will. How's sync going? I need to change all my priority too since I restarted my computer as part of my fucking hurdles to jump through. Let's end task on Discord for lag purposes. Close. Nope. I can't close my Firefox because I'm using that for chat. Because I have to. On your phone because nothing will load on your computer. Yeah, when I looked up the problem, it said one of the main issues would be, or should be, like, having a hard time connecting to internet. But I did an internet speed test, and it is as fast as it always is. It's, like, at its max speed. So, I don't know. But, like, everything had a really hard time loading. So I don't know what the deal was. So you guys know how yesterday I got like 20-second half attempts? I really wanted to practice the second half a little more because of that. So last night, I don't even know if this will work. If I do display capture, will it show my whole display instead of geometry dash? Okay. Alright, man knows. Check this out. Check out what I did last night. I spent like 2 hours from 49 and got 49 to 100 6 times, 49 to 97 3 times, and 49 to 96. So I got to the last ball 10 times. Isn't that nuts? So hopefully I'll perform a little better at the second half today. It auto-installed WhatsApp? Dude. More bloatware. It's a fucking bloatware update. I think they want us to like switch to Windows 11 so badly. Alright. Let's just do every part once. Yeah, I'm really upset that I warmed up. I felt really good on my warm-up. Like, when I was going for 32 to 100, I didn't feel like it was a run I'd get based on luck. I felt like if I played from 32 for, like, 10 extra minutes, I would get the run, which is good. That's like better than I normally feel. It felt like it was a matter of time as opposed to a matter of luck whether I would get the run, which is nice. You can use Winarrow Tweaker. Hold on. I know there's ways to like remove all the bloatware on Windows, but like if you get a bloatware removal software, like I think Parker did, it'll just remove stuff that you actually want, like the freaking Photos app. But I saw like a video on it one time where someone made like a very like clean operating system of Windows. It's good. Have you used it, man? If you have used it, has it removed anything that you would typically need? Okay. It's not bad. I was so proud of myself today, too. I experienced like 4 different mine blocks, and I was able to break all of them relatively quickly. So I was like feeling really good about today, because I broke mine blocks at 56, 61, 66, 32. I broke mine blocks in all of these parts, and then I just wasn't able to play the game for 40 minutes straight. Okay, come on. We're just passing Goob once. Okay, good enough. Oops, I clicked 3 times instead of 2. That's a good run, though. Okay, wait, I'm way behind on messages. Winarrow is good. Can you DM that to me, actually, so I don't forget it? I might just straight up use that. Use it before and all your friends use it. I see. Oh, you sent it to me? Thank you. I don't know if I already asked you to send it to me and I forgot. Look, I've had a long day trying to start my freaking stream. It shouldn't be that hard. Anyways, restart your computer's nothing loading. Oh, that's actually terrible. It doesn't remove anything on your own. You do it all manually. Okay, customization. I see. Okay, I was going to ask, like, if you had to recognize what apps were bloatware on your own. Oh, the video. Okay. Well, that should work. Thank you, man. I'll probably use that, or just switch to Linux. I don't know. Linux is just scary. I don't really want to learn that command prompt that badly. Or the Linux, whatever. The Linux command window. I know a bit about it, and I've taken like 3 classes covering the exact same material over it in school. It's just a little intimidating. Yeah, terminal. Don't use Arch. Yeah, if I were to pick something, it'd probably be like Red Hat or Debian. Those two come up a lot, or they're name dropped a lot in my little sphere. Let's just pass 50 from here. Ubuntu is buns. Is it? Okay. I'll take your word for it. I thought I had heard good things about it. Okay, I need to lock in at 50. Man, I was so excited for today. YouTube and OBS had to come crashing down on my parade. I thought today was gonna have to be the first day, or like the end of the Sackathon. Fuck! Okay, that's fine enough. Okay, fine run. Mint is based off Ubuntu. Always has issues starting games and streams because of Proton issues with Ubuntu. I see. Yeah, that would be significant for me. I think I've heard good things about Ubuntu for people that run it as like a functional operating system for a working field, not a personal field. Best but also the scariest. So bare bones. I don't want to do everything from terminal. I mean, that's good because I mean, I would be learning the terminal, but yeah. I mean, like if I were doing Arch, I would want to set up dual boot so that I have like a backup, something that I could use if I'm not figuring out Arch. Is Discord not opening? Dude, it might just be a problem with Discord. There's no way it's like a problem with all of Windows or something. Except I do think my computer updated a night or two ago. Spotify won't even load? Okay. It very well could be a Windows thing. That's actually nuts. Let me DM True real quick. I was asking for help for starting my stream. I just gotta let him know that I figured it out. Spotify loads, I use 11. Dude, I don't want to update to Windows 11, but I feel like I have to. Like, Windows 10 is getting so bad, so unusable, but I I think I just straight up don't meet the minimum requirements for Windows 11. So I'm just cooked all around. I want does like the Winair whatever. What is it called? Winaro? Does that work for Windows 11? Yeah, I will have to eventually. Maybe I'll upgrade my computer before I do that so I can actually run a freaking operating system. Okay, I'm actually doing okay at the level. I'm just struggling right here. I found that if I am mind blocking something and I start thinking about it, like even 5 clicks ahead of time, I'm probably just gonna die there. So I just have to like achieve a flow state, and if I do, I'm doing fine. It's so weird. It's fun. Has options for Windows 11, but not as many. Use Temple OS? What is Temple OS? Alright, after I do a couple of minor runs from here, I'll go back, or go from 0. Fucking finally. 16 minutes into stream. I should have been playing from 0 for an hour already. Hate how mid Mac OS is. Yeah, I mean, it's Apple. I think Apple, you're more so paying for a name brand than actual quality right now. I don't know about their phones, but that's what it feels like for Mac OS. I don't know why you would choose Mac OS over Linux. Those are pretty similar systems. Holy shit. Okay. That's my second best run from 14. Whew. Okay, I am still playing well at the level, I guess. So that's good. I've just got to start pulling runs out of my ass. Okay. Hi, Carl. Welcome. I mean, I get the appeal of an iPhone. If you're looking to use it as phones are intended to be used, so like just basic apps, a camera, texting, whatever. I mean, an iPhone is fine. It's a shame that if you break it, you have to fix it basically through Apple. I don't like that. But if you want to like do anything like, what do you call it? If you want to use your phone for like anything else, like, I don't know, downloading files off the internet, pirating Spotify. Sorry, don't tell anyone. It's just like impossible to use Apple. Alright. Oh, wait, I have to update this message since I got a new best run from 14 today. Why would I use my phone for that? It just gives me more options for how I use my phone. It gives me more freedom with what I can do. Which, I mean, not everyone needs to use it, but it's helpful for me. It's come in handy for me frequently. I know my brother uses his phone for a lot too. I know he like downloads emulator files for like his 3DS or whatever, because he cracked his 3DS. And he does that through his phone, which is not something you'd be able to do with Apple. Ooh. Friends cracked the switch and is now running Linux on it. Yeah, my brother got a Steam Deck, and the Steam Deck, you can just like, the Steam Deck basically just runs Linux, period. So he basically just has a portable desktop, I guess is what the equivalent is. Or maybe laptop, I don't know. Yeah, I know laptops are portable. I know that's the freaking whole point. I didn't know if a Steam Deck was more akin to like a portable desktop or just like a smaller laptop. Never mind, this conversation is stupid. Or rather, what I was saying was stupid. No, I do not wear my headphones backwards. Wait, do I? Okay, well, I installed them backwards. Okay, no, left and right are in the correct place. The little pads I think I installed backwards, which makes no functional difference. If my headphone jack was on my right, I would absolutely wear them backwards. Never mind, this is uncomfortable. I guess I'm just cooked if my headphone jack is on the other side. No, I did not buy DIY headphones. They're just old and I had to replace the earphones, the actual padding. The cups, yeah. I've noticed how people say like the iPhone is more approachable for like a first-time phone user, but I feel like in recent times they have removed so many of the physical features of the phone and made everything like more complicated to do, um so that there's like more space on the screen. Like um I've had relatives ask me how to close apps on an iPhone. Like not just like go to the homepage, but actually like close the apps fully. And I couldn't figure it out. Like holding the phone, I had to actually like look it up because it had changed and it was in no way intuitive at all. Yeah, I mean, it feels like as time goes on, Apple is becoming less user friendly, I guess, is how I would say it. But people still advocate for that. Oops. Burp chat. Why do you have to specifically hold down the camera button for 1 second and release it for it to open? That's weird. Wait, like, is there an actual camera button on the phone, like a physical button to open the camera? Hi, Blueberax. Oh, on the home screen. I see. I mean, on my home screen, there's just an icon for the camera that you can swipe up on. That feels so much more intuitive than like knowing that you have to swipe right to open the camera or hold down the button for exactly a second. I just don't. I'm saying, like, it's fine that you use an iPhone. I'm just thinking that the argument that they're more intuitive for like a first-time phone user is slowly becoming less and less valid. Hey Google, you can own my phone. I don't think I have a Samsung phone, not a Google phone. saving all your passwords in a secure vault thing. My phone does that too. Like, the Samsung has like a Samsung Pass thing. Oh, yeah. I don't know if Apple has that, but Google and Samsung have that. And I think that's really helpful. Really simple iPhone. Yeah, I know. Like in the past 3 years, everything like has changed in an iPhone. It feels like almost every model they change something to make it harder to use. I don't understand why they do that. I don't understand the point. I think like the cherry on top for why I won't buy an iPhone is that if you need to repair it, you can only repair it with Apple parts and through like an Apple manufacturer. I think that's so predatory. Oh, shit. Is this going to be a day where I just can't get past 32? I hope not. The only thing you're afraid of going wrong with your phone is in the next 10 years. Didn't Apple actually get into like a lawsuit over that because they were actually straight up doing that to their batteries, like intentionally making it so that the battery life for your phone decreased the longer you owned it so that you would be more inclined to buy a new one? I know newer phones are a lot better than that, but my current phone, it's only got like a 2-hour lifespan. That's bad. 2-hour lifespan if I'm using it. If I don't use it the whole day, it'll last the whole day, but it'll be very close to dying. Yeah, I'm not crazy. That was a thing. I might be crazy too, but I feel like I might have heard somewhere that they, despite being called out for that, they didn't change the system, or they weren't like forced to change the system. Oops. Hey, 45%. That's two runs in one day. That's not really impressive anymore. If I'm not doing that in a day, then fuck. How old is your phone? Because mine, it kind of makes sense on. Mine, I think, is 7 years old. My phone is older than W pop up. It's actually true. Wait, okay, I have a Samsung S9 release date. My phone was released in March 2018. I think I got it like a year after it was actually released. So my phone, I think, is like 6 years old. But the actual model is 7 years old. But I feel like even like 2 or 3 years ago, I was only charging it once every other day. For my school, I had to try to download an app, and it wasn't compatible with my phone. It just straight up said the app wasn't compatible. It was like a verification app. So I tried to update my phone's operating system because I hadn't done that in years. I just didn't have it on automatic update. And after I did that, the phone started to run worse, and the battery drained faster, and it added bloatware that I didn't need. But before that, the phone was great. We use the same charging port. Did iPhone actually switch to USB-C? I see. Took them long enough. Zero to 125 minutes? It'll last 12 hours of usage? That's nuts. Mine only takes like 2 hours to charge. And I think that's like very reasonable. 25 minutes is nuts. I remember one of my friends, he had like a brand new phone and he got like a supercharger with it, and he was telling me that it charges his phone in like 15 minutes. And I kind of didn't have the heart to tell him that at a certain point, charging your phone too fast is really bad for the battery. Especially if the heat... Wait, I got 45 today. I have an actual run. Some chargers will store the heat that's generated from the charging inside of the box, but some don't do that, and the phone actually warms up instead of the box. I don't understand exactly how it works, but if the phone is warming up instead of the box, it is actually terrible for the actual battery. And I think his heated up his phone. But he swore by that charger. Alarm set. Oh, when you have an alarm set, turns on adaptive charging. I see. That's cool. That's actually really cool. I think a lot of phones nowadays will charge to 100 and then cut off power from the charger or something like that so that the phone isn't just overcharged. But the timer to have the phone be 100% when you wake up is very convenient. I feel like it's very healthy for the battery. I would love that. Oh, fuck. Will internally slow down the charge. I see. Phone has only died once. My phone didn't die until like 3 years ago. After being on like 1% for 3 hours, that's nuts. I feel like whenever my phone reaches like 15%, it's on like a 15-minute timer. Or not 15 minutes. If I'm not using it, it's on like a 30-minute timer once it reaches like 15%. The lower end of its battery life is so bad. I had a tiny lag spike like right after I clicked, and that threw me off. Hey, 62 is good though. If I'm getting past here though, I'm going. It's fucking being sent. Sent. Got on the plane with 80% battery and off it with 1%. What were you doing? Ugh. Man, this stream is actually going to be tiny. I have to go in like 30 minutes. Dude, it's such a fucking shame that it took 50 minutes to start stream. Just using Spotify in the background. It really drained that much. Oh, okay. If you didn't turn on airplane mode and it was like on roaming data or whatever, then if it was trying to find a signal for data, That I know that drains batteries so fast. Oh, 7-year-old phone. Okay. That also makes sense. I thought you were talking about your new phone. But I learned that a couple of years ago, that having roaming data on when you're in a area that doesn't have service just like completely depletes your battery. So I turned that off a while ago. Hi, Nex. Welcome to the stream. On the plane with 95, off it with 92 or 93. I wish, dude. I wish. Okay, I haven't used my phone at all today. No, wait, that's a lie. Okay, never mind. Did the Akira ship and almost did it, and additionally 3 times before your PC decided to blue screen? Did that happen on stream? That's terrible. But GG on the Akira ship. Did you find a nice click pattern that you're used to? Blue screens randomly when you stream? Whoa. That seems like a big problem. How often does that happen? Sometimes when you're just recording. Okay. I feel like that has to be a problem with like out-of-date drivers or something, or bad drivers, something like that. Or a problem with like the physical graphics card. That's what it sounds like to me. Turn your PC back on when stream ends. Tell you if it loads or not. Okay. Nice, 16 to 90. 69 on sync. I'm having a hard time talking. I was feeling so good before starting stream, and then when it just wouldn't load, ugh, everything was ruined. Your OBS is 3 updates behind. I haven't updated my OBS in a while. And the OBS itself runs fine. There's a problem with my graphics card where it's just old, so sometimes it can't initialize to open OBS. But once OBS is open, everything runs fine, smoothly. Oops, I had the green orb like way too early. Those 2 blue orbs become so much more consistent if I hit that green orb right before I'm late. Oh, yeah. I talked about this earlier in stream, but like when I'm thinking about an individual click too much, there's like a 90% chance I'll die there. And I was thinking about that exact click there. I need to be in like a flow zen state. Sort of have a click pattern, just need to get used to it. Yeah, once you get used to the click pattern, it just feels so good to execute. Sixteen to 30 is fucked up. Not just 16. 0 to 16. Oh, super setup based timings. I see. Yeah, I'm really not excited for damage control. Everything seems so setup based. CORRODERE luckily has like nothing like that though. In the last CFO, there's a couple of clicks that rely on the one before it. But it's not so much so that it gets irritating. Fuck. I thought I was good there. It was probably like 1 frame off or something. Yeah, I was above the spike. I was basically 1 frame off. That's a shame. In the business call that delayed consequence gameplay? That's right, that's right. I'm gonna pretend like I know what that means. Okay. Playing well, playing well. Holy shit, I've already been streaming for an hour. Okay, holy shit. This this is like the last major choke point in the level for me currently. Like after I pass this, I have a really good chance to beat the level. But this is my best in like 2 weeks or something. So it's a good run. Oh, goop sack. Goop sack. Whew. Ugh. Man, all I can think about is how, dude, I was so close to dying to 78 actually. It was like my clicks became so much less confident as soon as I was at like the last two toggle orbs, and I was like 100% sure I was going to die there. I had a hard time recovering from it actually. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, all I can think about is how well the stream would be going if I was able to start 40 minutes ago. Which is a little frustrating. Did I even write down 83 in my notepad? I did. Okay. I did so naturally, I forgot. But hey, I'm like getting the ship attempts like back to back, so that's a really good sign. I never opened the cats today. It's because I'm fucking pissed about how long it took to start stream. Okay. Shake off the nerves. Okay. Here we go. Seven to 42, nice. What percent of the difficulty would you say that is? 40% has to be more than 50% of the difficulty in the level, right? 75? No, that's wrong. That's just wrong. The ending is that easy. Getting 40 from 0 is like 65% of the difficulty. Okay, I can understand that. 7 to 42, starting 7% later and then ending 2% later. That can't add 10% difficulty. That was a chopped estimation. No setup based stuff. I see. Yeah, I can see 40% being 65% of the difficulty. Oops. Fuck. He sensed the 62 death. He really did it. Oh, I can't believe he sensed the fucking 62 death. I was so close to clearing it. Oh, it's because he said that. It's because he said that. He cursed me. Yeah, you're banned. Unmodded. But holy shit. 4 ship attempts in 1 hour is pretty good. Dude, 62 isn't even like a good place to guess either. If you want to guess somewhere in the ship, you have to guess 61. Like, it's the first click that's hard. I just choked in the middle. I can't believe that. Oh yeah, you got mod like 3 days ago. Here, Parker, you get your mod back. Um, I have enough viewers where I don't care if like, or the, I don't know how to explain this. Um, like, when I unmodded you, one of the main reasons was that something that deters me when I join a stream is when like all of the chatters are mods. And you were like my main chatter when that was an issue. But I don't care anymore. It's fine. Fran the mod. I saw that next. I saw that. Yeah. Well, okay. If you're changing the title, it's going to be CORRODERE 100%. So, you know, there's only one left. I've also been the top 1 title changer. I've been updating the stream number every time I start stream. So it's actually me. I win. What would be helpful is if someone updated the thumbnail when I started streaming. I only update the thumbnail like 1 in 10 streams now. I think it still says 13 or something. So I'm like 10 behind. I just can't be bothered to open freaking Photopea and change the number right now. No one said anything about it though, so I mean, it's not a big deal, right? Like, I've literally never had a single person come into my stream and tell me that the thumbnail was wrong. You don't want me to feel bad for myself? No. You have to point it out. It's a bit. You pointing it out is part of the bit. I have to change the thumbnail right now. I actually can. Okay, we're gonna take 1 minute to do this. We're gonna speedrun it. Photopea. New top 1. Okay, that's actually nuts. Okay, wait, this PC. Display. Okay, I have to change this so that, okay, open from computer. CORRODERE, where is it? Okay, stream thumbnail, nice, got it. What stream is it? 23? Got it. Okay. Done. Save. File. Export as PNG. Save. Nope. Okay. Open YouTube Studio. Okay. Edit. The download. Click and drag the thumbnail here. Save. Close photo P. Time. Take my time. What was it? It's updated. I should do that more often. It literally took like 30 seconds. He will die over there. He did die over there. That's true. That's what happened. Wait, going back to my downloads. Yeah, I mean, this was one of the spots I mind blocked when warming up, so I'm not surprised. What is good is that I actually clicked to the black orb. I feel like when I'm mind blocking this part really bad, what I'll do is I'll click the blue orb, I won't hold long enough, and then the next click is a jump off the block instead of me hitting the black orb. Dude, I don't know how I don't die there more either. I have to like not think about the click or like the 2 clicks at all. If I'm thinking about them, I usually die there. I wasn't really thinking about it there. AirPod case made some weird ass noise. I'm not doing anything. I'm playing CORRODERE. I actually have stream evidence. Stream evidence that I'm present. It reminds me of like one of the criminal psychology cases videos that I watched. There was this one where this guy was a streamer and he pre-recorded a stream and then put on the stream, but like frame 1 he said, yeah, so I can't read chat, and he gave like the lamest excuse ever, and then he went and killed someone. And like no one fell for his freaking alibi. Quote unquote alibi. This is why I have to read every chat message. And that, yeah, that was to me one of the more interesting criminal psychology videos. It's like one of the only ones I actually can remember. I don't remember any of like the psychology or what he said or whatever, other than I was actually live at that time. $110 attempts and not a single 16 pass. It looks so ridiculously hard. Like, I never looked at it closely until you streamed it the other day, and like every gap is so tight. Like half of the jumps just straight up look impossible. Okay, I do have to end like really soon, like probably in like 5 more minutes. But I'm really upset that I couldn't stream longer. Freaking OBS. When I come back from the gym, I should be there during like Parker's super stream. So if I'm feeling like it, I'll probably like stream alongside him. Maybe unlisted, maybe not. I feel like we don't actually share that many viewers, other than Next and Darkster. Actually, you know what? All of my viewers are his viewers. Okay, whatever. Maybe it'll be unlisted. Next, Blue Ass and Darkster. What if we share our chats? We read each other's chats. I mean, yeah, we can. I think it's fine if we stream at the same time, low-key. Like, we'll be in the same call. So if I'm feeling like decent at CORRODERE, I'll probably stream tonight. No, hey, 17%. Yeah. Harder than CORRODERE. Oh, yeah. I don't really trust that much either. That's why, I think that's like the main reason I would want to stream unlisted. If something happens, I don't want like some random guy who just clicked on my stream for the first time to be hearing like Jubarak. Sorry. You get the idea. Okay. 33. I'll stream for a bit longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 far attempts so far. Not terrible considering I had to warm up on stream. Yeah, no, I feel like there absolutely was like one new person that joined during the Peen versus B debate, or Bean debate. Like we saw like one message. I feel like Parker said hi to like some random name that I had never heard before, and that was the only message I sent. No, I did not say Peen versus B. Stop, 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 stop. Okay, we're gonna ignore all of that and lock in for like 10 attempts. I'm ignoring you guys. I'm ignoring you guys because you're so mean to me. Why is everybody so mean to me? How? How? Dumbass death. Okay. Okay, no, I'm trying to lock in. Oh, hey, look, it's Nightbot. That guy only sends one message like every 3 streams. He's supposed to send one every like 30 minutes, but no, once every 3 streams. I know. Look at how much of my hitbox is inside of the block. I've had it worse before too. I've had it where like the blue square is like clearly overlapping. Like there's actually a gap in between. Like where my mouse is, you could see the pink, but there was still blue square to the left of it. Like I've had worse deaths than this, and I don't understand it at all. Like how is this possible? It's fine. I don't really die there a lot. Hi Deimos. Welcome. You joined right at the end of the stream. I'm just trying to like grind out one more good attempt, and then I'll probably stream tonight. Holy shit, that was like the worst ship control I have ever had. Was that work? Oh, you don't have to apologize. Though I do think it would be really funny if I didn't see a viewer in one of my streams. I just like interrogated them for why they weren't there. Yeah, so actually, man, on stream 19, you didn't send a single message in my stream. If you don't have a good reason, then you're getting banned. William? Oh, sorry. So cool and awesome. You're on thin ice. That's what you are. That's true. That's true. No, you're off the ice. Yeah, in reality, I don't care. Like, it's nice to have you guys here, but if you don't want to join, it's fine. You don't have to. Okay, checking Discord. I feel like I'm gonna like open it to something really bad. Like you had like a funeral on the 19th or something. Or not the 19th, the 19th stream. No, you didn't clip it. You didn't clip it.
I feel like there absolutely was like one new person that joined during the Peen versus B debate.
Oh my god, I butchered that terribly. Oh my god, I've never said anything worse in my life. How is it that bad? Okay, forget about it. Locking in. One more attempt. One more attempt. One more attempt. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'll stream tonight. Can you possibly acknowledge your last post? Oh, yeah. Your icons? Yeah, let's see them. Where can I find you? Where are you? Bring him. Oh, there you are. Okay, let's see. I like the colors. I feel like the UFO suits you. If you want to make a set that is like you, I think the only thing I would recommend changing is the cube. Since, like, I feel like a lot of people use this cube. Not just Zeronium. But, like, Zeronium is, like, the only person I can think of when I see that cube. But, I mean, it's a good icon set. I like it. You could use this. Oh, there's so many bad cubes. Can I use your icons? I'll use your spider. How about that? No, I have to beat Corridor with my icons. Why I got progression on Amalgam? I felt like it. Here, wait. Actually, I'll do you one better. I'm not going to use your colors. I want to beat it with these colors because I think they look cool. I'll use your jetpack and your spider. Cube 281. Okay, that's 401. Huh. A feisty piglet cube. Zakunakun cube. This one's cool. I actually like this cube. I've never seen anyone use this. Okay. That'll be it for this stream, though. Show you the cast one more time. I most likely will be streaming tonight. I'm like really upset that I could only fit in like a 1 hour 30-minute stream today. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. But thank you guys for joining. Means a lot. I will be in VC tonight. Yeah. Or I'll try. If Parker beats Devil Vortex in an hour, then maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, but have a good one. Hopefully see you guys in like 5 hours or something. 4 hours. :2. Bye-bye.